everybody, it's me Lily here today. You're probably wondering, oh my gosh, it's Lily and it's been forever, and I know I haven't made a video in a really long time, and today I'm going to tell you why. Now, I just wanted to take a break because some things happened and I got distracted over time and I just wanted a break. Also, I can't really do a lot of things with this. No, I did not break my arm, but I did fracture all 4 of my fingers. These 4 right here. My thumb is okay though. So today is a video where I'm pretty much going to tell you what happened, like how this happened, how I've been doing, and why I kind of took a break from doing my videos. Now, let's go all the way back to when it was like maybe 3-4 nights ago. I don't know, maybe 2 nights ago. I was hanging out with my neighbors. I do not want to give off any names because that's their information and that would be rude. So I was playing with my neighbors and they have 2 girls. One of them is my age and she's been my friend since we were 3. And then the other one I've known since she was a little baby. She's her little sister. Like I said, I don't want to give off any names if they're not comfortable with, having their names called out like that, so I'm not going to say anything. But I love playing with them. And this one night we were playing with them and their family came over to our house and we were hanging out and another family came over, so we weren't having a party, but we were, we were having a lot of fun. And so we were riding scooters. We love riding scooters in the street. And what I did is I was riding my scooter and I kind of swerved and I was like kind of fixing my hair at the same time, so I only had one hand, and I fell off my scooter. Now, how I caught myself on that and didn't hurt really anything else other than my hand and my fingers is I landed on my hands. See, I landed mostly on this hand, and so all the weight went on my 4 fingers and they bent backwards. Now, if you don't like, things like, gross breaking bones or how they look or how people talk about it, you can just skip this part because I'm going to be getting kind of detailed, I guess you could say. But you can just skip through it, just, a couple, maybe a minute or so. So, because I don't want you guys to get grossed out or anything. So, yeah, let's move on. So, what happened is they bent back, like almost all the way back, and it hurt really bad. See, what I did is I screamed, and I ran over to my mom, and what she did is she looked at my fingers and kind of went, like, oh my gosh, they look like disgusting, but they did look disgusting. They were almost broken. But I went inside, and my dad, my mom, and then the neighbors, their mom, came in as well to check on me. And so they were kind of, curved because they went back and then they kind of just, slung forward for some reason. But it hurt really bad, and I kept telling them that my fingers were broken. And somehow I was right. I mean, I fractured them. And so they were checking it out, and they gave me ibuprofen and acetaminophen and everything to make it feel a little better, and they put ice on it. And so what we did is my mom took me to the emergency room, and so I went to the emergency room, and they checked it out, and we had to wait for like 3 hours. So first they checked out my hand, and they were talking to us for a little bit. And then next we had to wait to see what was wrong with my hand and get the results. Oh, actually, no, I had to get x-rays. So I had to straighten out my hand, my fingers, and that was really hard for me, and it hurt really bad. So I cracked them back. It hurt really bad. But after the x-rays, then we had to wait for the results if they were fractured or if they were broken, and that took an hour or so. They came back telling us that they were fractured. Then we had to wait for, I don't know, another hour. And then they came back to put on my cast. So what they did is one nurse had to straighten out my fingers, and it hurt really bad because they had to crack them back like I did for the x-ray, and it hurt really, really bad. And so they wrapped it and everything, put this sock thing over it, and then I was done. So I went home and I had to rest it. I have to put it on ice. I have to elevate it and everything, and I'm not allowed to, hang it down low all the time. Like, it's not good for it. All the blood can go to my fingers, and, I can't get it wet, and so hopefully it'll be okay. But as you can see, I have a lot of people that signed my cast, and I am doing a lot better. Now I stopped because I can't do a lot of things with just one hand. It's very hard for me. So it was kind of hard for me to keep doing, LPS and everything and all these videos when I was in pain. So I took a break from all of that, and I hope you guys can understand. Now I feel a lot better, and I hope this, explains what happened. I also have some fun news. I dyed my hair red, you can't tell, but I dyed my hair under my head. I just did the underlayer, and it's red under there, so if I could show you, I would, but there's no way to really show you in the correct way, so yeah. But I will be making LPS videos because my fingers and my hand are doing a lot better. Now I'm going to have not a checkup, but I'm going to go to the hand doctor on Thursday, which is the day before my birthday, sadly. I don't know if you know, but my birthday's coming up. So on Thursday, the day before my birthday, we are going to go see the hand doctor, and they're going to give me a new cast. We're hoping they give me a smaller cast, or they're just going to give me a splint for the fingers that hurt the most. If you don't know what a splint is, or is it splint? I think it's splint, yeah. But it's like this metal thing that holds your finger in place, and then they wrap it with stuff, like fabric type, I don't know, like with a wrap, and they do it on the fingers, that are, hurt. So, we're hoping we either get those, maybe one or two, on some of my fingers, because some of my fingers hurt more than the others. Like, my middle finger is really, it's way worse than the other ones. Anyways, or you just hope we get a shorter cast that can actually get wet, like a waterproof one. Because it is quite annoying to just, not get this wet. We have to put a plastic bag over my arm and some saran wrap for me to actually take a shower. My mom has to help me wash my hair because it's way too hard for me to do everything with one hand. So, yeah, that is why I kind of stopped YouTube for a little bit, and I needed to take a break. Now, I hope you guys understand, and I love you guys so much. So, I will get better, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!